I am really excited because a new James Bond movie, after all the postponements, is finally here. No Time to Die. Of course, I definitely had to see it on its premiere night. I went to my local theater that had an IMAX and I saw it on IMAX. No Time to Die released here in the US on October 8, 2021. The movie is directed by Cary Fukunaga. The movie stars Daniel Craig, Léa Seydoux, Lashana Lynch, Ralph Fiennes, Naomi Harris, Ben Whishaw, Rory Kinnear, Ana de Armas, Christoph Waltz, and Rami Malek. I just want to reassure you that this review has no spoilers. My rating for No Time to Die is a 4 out of 5. And here's why. No Time to Die continues the story of James Bond from this current story arc, starring Daniel Craig. We see that James Bond has retired as a 00 and is living alone in Jamaica. But when a call comes from a CIA agent and his friend, Felix Leiter, asking him to help him on a mission, we would see James Bond in action again in service with his friend Felix Leiter. But James Bond would soon to discover that the people of his past is linked with this mysterious villain. We got another exciting James Bond movie. This movie was well directed, beautiful visuals, great direction in most of the acting. Cary Joji Fukunaga did use some shaky camera in some of his action sequences for No Time to Die, but it wasn't that bad. These action scenes were bearable to watch. And overall, his directing with the action sequences provided more epic James Bond action. A lot of these action scenes got me on the edge of my seats. It was very thrilling. The direction of the movie as a whole is typical. It's as expected from these current James Bond movies. There are some unique elements in his directing, and there's a moment in this movie that really differed from the traditional James Bond movie. The acting from the main cast is great. The new characters played by Lashana Lynch and Ana de Armas were wonderful. They played well opposite of James Bond. Rami Malek's performance was eerie and awkward in a good way, playing the role as the villain. But with James Bond, Daniel Craig, his performance was great in this. It is as good as he was in Casino Royale, where he showed emotion and vulnerability with the character of James Bond, especially for this movie's story. Speaking of the story was great. It adapted and utilized the old James Bond films mixed in with today's modern storytelling. The story brings a mix of drama, action, and some comedic relief elements. Although I found the story to have some flaws as well as very convenient storytelling elements. And like I mentioned with the directing, there is a part of the story where it breaks away from that traditional James Bond moment that we know of. Again, if I talk about it, it's spoilery. One last thing to note is I really love title credit sequences for the James Bond movies. It's very unique how they have the prologue, then they have the title credit sequence, and then the movie. For the title credit sequence, I really love the visuals of it and the fact that each movie has its own title song. Again, if you haven't seen my review of Billie Eilish's No Time to Die, definitely check it out. I had some concerning things with this song being put into a title credit sequence, and my, they proved me wrong. This title credit sequence is currently the best of them all. No Time to Die is great. It is a great addition to the 25 official James Bond movies. I know I'm going to find myself watching this movie again and again and again, as much times as I can to watch it in theaters. If you remember, before the pandemic happened, I did a whole countdown of James Bond movie reviews, spoiler reviews, counting down the weeks until the release of No Time to Die, which was originally set to release in April of 2020, but of course the pandemic happened and it got postponed until now. But with that, I did not do spoiler reviews of all the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't, so you can definitely check out those spoiler reviews I plan on doing for Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre, as well as No Time to Die. That is my review of No Time to Die. And to finish off this video, please give it a like. And as always, thank you for watching.